Yeah, Close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you. Media is our repertoire. Fed up with the same news, no channel to use. Cruise control mentalities, here we offer you. We gon' show you a new way. The content, it never strays from positive and uplifting. Once a week, the scope gifted. With the presence of your eyes, what a distraction. Beautiful to soul, especially in action. This year, not ration. Came in abundance. Films like in Sundance. Tech like the pop art. Tachi Queen, you are Curtis, a beast heart. You must carry, cause MCs they all vary and seldom do what they motivate. World full of hate, we serve the hope on a plate across different platforms. Let's hear a buffet, hydration like Boucher. Don't focus on a day, we always here for you. MediaScope when you emotionally broke. Settle in our knowledge and conversations, go make them yours. What we run is Olympic, now your hands on the torch. Take it easy like Sundays on the porch. MediaScope when you emotionally broke. Settle in our knowledge and conversations, go make them yours. What we run is Olympic, now your hands on the torch. Take it easy like Sundays on the porch. Now you award winning with no award tours. This culture meets the art. Podcast with the heart and essence of the growth. The power's in the people. Without you, we ain't equal. What we lack is ego. We're back now, so here we go. Run the show like Arsenio. Episodic, our rituals. Minds change through visual. Representation of our nation and its differences. Some explanation of our uniqueness and innocence. Mass media's intention is to desensitize. We raise the wise and knowledge is power. Without it, we turn coward and proud of a known product. Like we could take it with us. I wish the greats were still alive and here with us, but it is what it is. We're left here to share our gift, and that's precisely what we'll do with it. Shape shift and fluidly, we can pass this test and still in our unity, elevating through stress. Yes, MediaScope when you emotionally broke. Settle in our knowledge and conversations, go make them yours. What we run is Olympic, now your hands on the torch. Take it easy like Sundays on the porch. MediaScope when you emotionally broke. Settle in our knowledge and conversations, go make them yours. What we run is Olympic, now your hands on the torch. Take it easy like Sundays on the porch. Yeah. It's up to you. You got the torch now. MediaScope. We here for you, and you. We got it all. Tech, pop, music. We got it all.
Welcome, my friends, to the livest media, tech, and pop culture party in the land for 7 years. This is MediaScope, all things media, tech, and pop culture. We are here every week at 6 p.m. Eastern time on all the platforms that we're about to talk about now. And in addition to that, you guys are here. I'm here. My name is Tachi. I'm a media professor, filmmaker, media content producer, also a journalist. And with it, so MC, you didn't want to use the special lower thirds?
I did. I was thinking about.
No, be quiet.
No. I was thinking about you're dancing. You never mentioned that you dance.
That is an excuse because you forgot to use the special lower
excuse.
Thirds.
It's a great excuse.
It's a terrible excuse. It's a terrible excuse. If you don't put up, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So I am Tachi, media professor, filmmaker, media content producer, and journalist. And the lackluster individual running the show would be a one MC Curtis.
Hey, everybody, what's going on?
It's every week is Sanford and Son. Every week. How are you, MC? Happy 7th.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been a while. It's just like, wow, it's amazing, really is, because in that entire 7 years, we've only met in person one time, seen each other one time.
Atlanta in 2018.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just been a working affair, relationship, just been wonderful. Yes, we've seen a lot of platforms come and go over this time. So,
To all the platforms we've known before.
right, absolutely.
How are you? How's it going?
It's going. It's going. It's getting better. What about yourself? You're looking all festive and decorative.
Decorative. See, does decorative mean nice?
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Okay. She
I
said
mean,
festive and decorative like I'm Caravana,
I
like
mean, well,
I'm
yeah, that's
Trinidad
kind of what it
Carnival.
looks like the show card. Really, you know, with all the colors and the
That's what I
ban-
was aiming
all the
for.
banter.
MC, hopefully you never become a stylist for Paris Fashion Week because you have abysmal description skills. Let's look and see who is here. We have a special guest backstage, but before we bring her on, Trish is here. Hello, Trish. It says I look fabulous. Thank you. See, now those are the descriptors that you use, MC. Those are the types of descriptors you use.
I mean,
Cece Mitchell is here. Yay. Say, looking beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. How are you? What were you going to say, MC? What? What?
I was saying the same thing.
Festive describes a piñata, but I'll let you have that. DS, one of my good friends over on the YouTube side, is here and says congrats on 7 years. And he brought some cake to the party. That's what I'm talking about. Cheryl Ferguson is here. Where are you, Cheryl? There you are. And says, hello and congratulations. Well, hello and congrats to you. And of course, it would be nothing without the assistant queen of food truckery. Terry Johnson says happy anniversary. Yolanda Lattimore is here. She says happy anniversary as well. Yay. Oh, Ann Ellis. Ann, I saw you on what is it, IG, and we were having such a great conversation I couldn't take a break to say hello, but know that I did see you. Thank you for being here. And Ellis, yay, fantastic. Oh, and Shanice Green with the fly hair. I just think her hair is so just that swoop.
It is a nice,
it's just everything. Yeah,
it's really nice hairstyle.
I really love the swoop. Well, maybe she did.
Yeah.
So she comes in beauty salon, fresh and fly, or beauty fly. There you go. Every week. So thank you so much for being here. Terry Nixon has graced us with her presence again. I saw her this morning, and DS was on this morning too. And Tesla Bella is here. Terry Nixon says, good evening to you, Terry. How are you? Yay. Fantastic. And also happy anniversary. It is so great to reach 7 years. And I have news for you. In case you thought we were going anywhere or stopping, we're not, never. So don't look for, there will be a season 55 of this show. So don't worry. We will keep going, keep going because the show was so much fun. This is not work. This is fun, people. Who doesn't want to have fun learning? It's like Sesame Street for adults. Or the Electric Company for adults.
I'm catching all kind of visuals, Sesame Street for adults, but yeah, I don't know.
And this is why we're just going to keep going and ignore MC Curtis today, because he was already on one before we even got started. So, in any case, we won't stop, can't stop, won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop, in the words of Puffy. People call him P. Diddy, we don't. What happens?
You can't stop us.
Is that a song, or is that just something you made up?
Yeah, that's just something I made up. You can't stop us.
Great slogan, MC.
We won't.
You can't make this guy up. You can't make him up. This is the real him, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and look who's here. Carlos Phoenix. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. The love is mutual. You are amazing. And Dr. Tawana Ross, you are amazing as well. Thank you so much for being here. Seems like I'm a little behind, am I?
Yeah,
Is there a
you're
little? Yeah. I don't
delay
know.
or
So
something.
hopefully there's a little delay. Hopefully it will catch up soon, guys. So please forgive the delay. It wouldn't be, anything. It wouldn't be a show if there were no technical difficulties. Why would that would just be
Absolutely.
too much like right? Nadine is here too. Yay! Nadine, the artist extraordinaire, has joined us. Welcome, everybody, folks. I have to give you a hug. This is the 7th anniversary hug, letting you know that I so appreciate you being here. You could be anywhere else, but every week you choose to be here with me. And for that, I am eternally grateful. You choose to cut up at work, not listen to your boss, and listen to us. This we appreciate, ladies and gentlemen. This is the type of behavior we encourage, and we thank you wholeheartedly for your disobedience at work. Thank you. Nation of Wabiria is here. Wabiri, my love, how are you? Thank you so much. And thank you, Nadine, for saying I look fabulous. MC Curtis said I look festive. He described me as a piñata. I am not a piñata. I am a person.
A pinata has lots of goodies inside, like some candy.
Are you trying to make this palatable? The fact that you called me a piñata?
Ah,
Could go away, MC. Let's just say hi to Johnny Ray, who has joined us. He says he's excited to be here in the chat. Excited to see you, and thank you for the happy anniversary. Yay! Happy anniversary. Happy. Remember that from the Flintstones?
I do.
Yes. And
I do.
the Flintstones, the thing is, we watched all these cartoons that were like really before our time because they came on like in the 50s and 60s, but they were that's some good cartooning right there.
It was. It absolutely was. It was. You know what I just realized? You would hear
I'm
people
scared.
say, well, you would hear people say how men sometimes make these noises, and I would be the first. And years ago, I'd be the first person to say, "Men don't make those noises," and I just made a noise because I didn't know what
What
to say about the
what
pinata.
noise
So
did you make?
I like ah ah.
I did hear that. I just was trying to be kind and let it go. But since you brought it up, what was that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's an old man
What
noises or
kind
just
of wildebeest call was that? Since you brought it up, I was gonna be
yeah.
kind and let it
I
go.
just wanted to recognize it that
That
yeah
that was old. That was old people's call. Older people. That you're
ah
old. You're getting old. Yes, exactly. You're getting old, MC. You're starting to
uh,
fall into the geriatric call zone.
you just didn't know what to say.
Exactly, Johnny. Exactly. Oh, but you since you brought it up, I will do that. You know
Yeah,
what though? Serena Wills has to be somewhere around because I see her putting specials in the chat. Am I hearing the truck? Is the truck anywhere
you are.
around?
You are. You are.
But I don't hear
Mhm.
screeching.
Yeah, yeah. She's driving down the street. There she is.
You're not waving, MC.
Yeah, I am waving. Here she is.
Okay, great. So, Serena, are you here?
Hello!
Ah!
Hello!
Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of food truckery and the minister of libation has joined us live. You're used to seeing her in the chat putting up our wonderful MediaScope food truck specials. Today, she is live and in
Yes,
charge.
live
What
with the
is up,
specials.
Serena?
Hello, Sora Tachi. Hello, MC Curtis and everyone in Mediascope land. Happy 7th anniversary.
Yay! And look at the hat. MC, put her full screen if you can. Look at the hat.
It's just in my, yes, queen of food
It
truckery.
was.
Yes. Gotta love Amazon Prime. There you go. On time.
If it's not on Amazon Prime, it doesn't exist. If it's
It
not on
doesn't.
Amazon, it doesn't
No,
exist.
they sell everything, as they say in the DMV area. Everything.
Everything. In the area, they say everything. Ooh, well, how are you, Serena Wills?
I am great. I'm enjoying the summer so far, and just hoping it will slow down a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing really great. Doing really great today.
Well, I know it has to be hot in the DMV. I used to,
Oh,
that was my old stomping ground, and it used to be like, you know, frying pan hot.
yeah, today's a little cooler, but a couple of days ago it was like 106 over the weekend. Like it reached 106 this
See,
week.
and people talk about Florida. Florida doesn't get that hot
Yeah,
because we've got the ocean. We don't get like that.
Yeah.
I always tell people, we had more 100-degree days. We've never had a 100-degree day since I've been here, but that was common when I lived in DC.
yeah, and the
Common.
heat it just sits still. Like the heat, it doesn't go anywhere. There's no breeze.
No breeze. It doesn't
It's
move.
just-
There's concrete.
It's just concrete.
Just hot
stifling.
concrete.
It's just stifling as soon as you walk outside. So a lot of indoor activities this weekend. Lots.
Yeah, that's what the weather's been here in Dallas, or not Dallas.
Dallas
near
is a
Houston.
different beast.
Yeah,
altogether.
near Houston, it's been like 106, even 108 at times. Yeah, yeah.
How
at
nice
night-
for all of you. Well,
Yeah,
I'm hoping that you all keep cool,
Yeah. Yes.
stay inside.
Yes. I have
stay
a
air
nice
conditioned.
cool drink special.
Oh, what is our special? What is our
What?
special? Tell us.
This is a lime mint coconut. This is actually non-alcoholic in my quarantine and chill glass. Yes. So yes, please come and get it. All drink specials today are 50% off at the food truck. So yes, come and
50%
get
off.
Get you a nice cool lime coconut mojito non-alcoholic drink today.
That's what we're talking about. And it's actually a little more refreshing without the alcohol. So that is
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, look who we have. Oh, because she's going to be in and out during the entire show. But before we go, you have something coming up, don't you? Books that you have. Well, you have some books that you'd like to tell us about, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I have 3 poetry books out. You think I would have them right by me? I'll bring
Of course,
them.
that would be
next
too much
time.
like you
I
can
won't
get
present
them
them
and then the next break
stuff.
show them.
But yes, I do. I'm an author. I'm a poet. I'm a publishing coach and a workshop facilitator. I teach people the ins and outs of self-publishing. And I actually have specials this week for MediaScope Week. So free shipping on whether you buy 1 book, 2 books, or all 3 of my poetry books. And the code is actually birthday. And that code is because my son's 11th birthday is next Friday. So we're using the special free shipping code birthday at checkout. Get free shipping on me. Books are $15 each, or all 3 for $40. I'm from New York originally. You know we always have a deal. So 3 for $40.
That's New Yorkers for you. That is New Yorkers for you. Serena has done so much for MediaScope and the MediaScope food truck. She is here every week serving you the emoji snacks. We definitely want to support her. So make sure that if you can, that you get out and support her, get some books.
Yes,
and
please.
Yeah, free shipping.
Question.
Free shipping.
Question. Do you have a
Yes.
course? Do you have a course on how to manage a virtual food truck?
I need to really develop one. That would be, and how to, treat your customers and how to cut off your customers if they've had one too many. So,
like MC. Anyway.
Yeah, that's in the works. That'll be for 2023. There we go. All right, we'll put that on the list.
Serena, we will see you a little bit later. Stick around and go get your book so we can see what they look like. And we'll see you in a little bit, huh?
All right. Take care, y'all. See you
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Serena Wills. Shanice is I don't have any words for MC Curtis. You just have to kind of let him believe and do as he does and just don't say anything. And it doesn't go away, but you just learn to accept it. And Dr. Tawada said it's good to see you on camera, Serena. So, and she's backstage, so she'll come back. Oh, and Serena's Instagram is Divine Right. We will put it up. It's Divine and then WRYTE. Divine Right. So at Divine Right. So we'll put that up for anybody who is. Oh, yeah, there you go. Serena's in the comments. Serena, put that in the comments and we can put that up, put it in our little generator and put it up later. So go ahead and put your Instagram there. If you are interested, you definitely do want. She's an amazing poet and she's the queen of food truckery. So we have to support our own. So thank you. She will be back a little bit later. And maybe, you know what? Maybe we could get you to read a little something. Putting her on the spot, but maybe you do read something for us out of one of your books. And DS loves the hustle. It is inspiring. The hustle is super inspiring, right? Love the hustle. Absolutely. So, all right, guys, let's get to it. We have got a few things to talk about and reminisce. And MC, do you have, and I want you all in the chat, if you have a favorite MediaScope moment, put it in the chat and we'll talk about it. Maybe there have been too many, but if there's a defining moment that stands out for you, please put it in the chat because we would love to hear what your favorite MediaScope moment is. And it could be from any year that you watch because we started 2015. ESMC?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about my favorite moment.
Oh, and I know you are itching to tell us, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I told you already. It was the Kim Kardashian when she was looking for the free babysitter. we actually we had a video on it, but yeah,
we read her for filth.
I know.
I mean, we read them for filth. I don't know if you all remember, but this was this like 3 years ago now at this point? Maybe two?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It was probably 3 years ago because I think it was before the pandemic because there was an ad they had put out an ad for interns for whatever their company is. This was Kris Jenner, who is the head of the Kardashian Jenner clan, and they had put out I don't know where it was it in Hollywood Reporter or wherever, but or interns.com, and you could intern for them. However, when you looked at the duties, it was like watching the kids. It was like housekeeping stuff. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. No school worth its weight in gold is going to allow for their students to be an au pair and a gopher for you all. What are you learning out of that? And here's the thing, we talked about this. There would probably be some people who would just do it just because, oh, it's the Kardashians. Well, what are you learning? What have you learned through this?
It would probably be some schools that would actually jump on that opportunity as well. Hey, we've got interns for Kim Kardashian. I'm thinking, but you don't think so?
Schools will get talked. Not with that job description. They would have to turn. Now, it's not that it's because of the Kardashians. The description was terrible. It was. You were basically a glorified babysitter and housekeeper. No school is going to allow that because you would get talked about. There's no way. Schools are accredited. No self-respecting school would have allowed that. But I was just like the unmitigated gall and live audacity, the real Hollywood audacity of you to think that this qualifies as an internship. And the stupidity, and I bet you there would be a whole bunch of people that applied. But remember, there was one young lady who was like, it was a terrible internship. Remember in the article?
I do remember that. I do remember that. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I'm like, what did you expect? If that, based off of that description, that was it, I don't know what you expected. And this is why students need guidance. from professors. Because
Absolutely.
left to their own devices, you end up with an internship at the Kardashians watching the 17 million grandkids. Susan Engels is here. It says happy anniversary. It's awesome to have found. I am so glad that you came in. You and DS and also Ron TV Metro. You all I met when I got to interview Urbanist Ariel. Remember Urbanist? He's like
I
one of
do.
my favorite guests ever. He's absolutely amazing. Traveling throughout Europe right now. And is he in Amsterdam still? But he's traveling throughout Europe, and he's just amazing. And he has this great community. And I'm so glad that I met you all in the Urbanist community, and you've continued to watch. So I am so thankful for you. Pat Murray is here, and she says she is so late. Please, you know there's no such thing as late on MediaScope. We appreciate you. She says happy anniversary. Thank you. Here is Serena Wills's stuff. We'll put it up again. But if you're interested in getting the books that she has, let's support the Queen of Food Truckery, the Minister of Libation, in her writing endeavors. You can go ahead and do it there. And Jasmine Graham says, happy anniversary, MediaScope Massive. Well, happy anniversary to you, Jasmine Graham of the Atlanta and New York or New Jersey Jasmine Grahams. Thank you so much. She is screaming. This is the whole thing. Anyway, let's see. Oh, hey, Sarav, and I always mispronounce your name. Coin Republic, how are you? Thank you. He is a long-time MediaScope watcher, and we actually just kind of reconnected on Clubhouse. He does this wonderful room and has a wonderful club on there called the Coin Republic, and talk all things crypto, also NFTs, also the metaverse. He is a whiz when it comes to that. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yay. Oh, this is so much fun. Well, let's get to it because that's your favorite MediaScope moment. Let's
What's
see.
your favorite?
Dr. My favorite? Well, let me take some of the audience's favorite. When MC Curtis is slipping on the sound effects. It's not my favorite, but yes, it can make for some hilarity. Because it's like I picture him backstage with his feet up, and then I'm like, is that Serena? And then he's like scrambling to get up, and that's what I picture him doing every single time, and never learning that I need to keep my feet on the ground in case she never. I always picture him with like this, with his feet
funny.
up, and then half falling asleep. I'm like, Serena's here, and then he's like scrambling, trying to get stuff together, looking in the book to see is that the right one. That's what I picture him doing every time.
That's funny.
I picture you like, okay, you're like, you guys remember the Muppet Show? Remember the Muppet Show?
Yeah, I do.
Remember Scooter as a stage manager? That's what I picture. And Scooter even had locks. So you are Scooter, but you're a disheveled Scooter. That's you.
That's hilarious.
You are a disheveled Scooter.
That's hilarious.
Stephen Kaplan is here, one of my favorites out of New York. He is an amazing, and I've had him on Be More Herb before. He's an amazing photographer, social media strategist, speaks French. We have some amazing people in the MediaScope Massive.
Absolutely.
We have some amazing people. So thank you so much, Stephen Kaplan, for being here. Here we go. Shanice Green has a favorite moment. She says MC Curtis being chastised and put on punishment by Serena and cut off the tree. That's a good one. That is good. That is good.
Of course.
Because he does a lot to be chastised for. Absolutely. Let's see. Favorite moment? When I interviewed various family members from Club Quarantine. I interviewed Wabiri, After Dark with Johnny Ray. I interviewed the Gentleman's Corner. I did. And also Kicking It with I did. I have had quite a few people. And then on the extension, Be More I've also had Marisa Tigney. I've had quite a few people. I also had I also had I had a few people. There's too many to name, but that's the thing. And we were just talking about this on IG. That's the thing about community. This is a community. It is not just a show. It is the MediaScope Massive. Why do you think I gave you all a name? Because it is a community, and that is the important thing about this. Without you all, there is no MediaScope. I would be sitting here talking to MC Curtis, and that's not fun. So I I am really, really appreciative of everything. And I'm kind of appreciative of MC Curtis too. But
I would be full of comments, compliments too, like, telling you how nice you look.
Like today, when you compared me to a piñata. Thank you.
Well,
anyway, so those are good moments. Let's see. Oh, MC Curtis. Where are you? Okay. Jasmine's favorite moment is MC Curtis talking about his Luther curl and when Mario Armstrong popped up on the IG Live. Yeah, we have some guests, don't we? Some special guests. Wow. Wow. It's like The Simpsons. When The Simpsons are always like, Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
We have some guests.
Absolutely.
It's like The Simpsons. No, that's exactly what he's doing. He's scrambling to get something to drink. That's exactly what MC is doing.
Yeah.
What he's doing that. Stefan says, MC, try and control yourself during this celebration. He's already out of control. So the point of trying to get under control is gone, Stefan. I think all of us need to just let that go because control has left the building. Control is gone.
I'm like trying to put a cat back in a bag once I'm out.
Cat back
in a bag, how hard it would be to put a cat in a bag. So once the cat's out the bag, it's hard to get me back in.
If you say so. I've never tried to put a cat in a bag, but if you say so, I will take.
Well, I did, yeah. That's not everyone.
You did? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. MC, let the record show that MC Curtis has tried to put a cat in a bag before. Were you traveling and you on your bicycle and you tried to put it in your tote bag?
No, this is as a kid we were moving. And
of course,
we put our kitty cat in a bag, and it didn't work out too well. We just said, whatever, just have it your way.
You can't put a cat in a bag.
So.
I have interviewed a lot of CQ people and people in general, a lot of YouTubers, and this show has been I can't even count the amount of videos we have because remember, guys, back before all these platforms, we were on Meerkat and Periscope. That's where we started.
Right.
Simultaneously. Right. I had always done both platforms, but before you didn't have a way to broadcast simultaneously. So you had to use two devices. So I used my phone and my iPad, and I would just look back and forth. I became a master of looking back and forth to get people's comments. That was my thing. So that's what we had to do back in the day. It was, I look fondly at those days because you see how far we've come from the days of Periscope and Meerkat, where we had no choice. That's what we had to do. So I don't even know how many videos I have because back then, remember, they didn't record your videos.
Right.
They would stay up for 24 hours and then they would be gone. So you would either have to screen record or whatever. And then remember Catch came up, catch.com.
I do.
Catch was a platform that would record your videos. You would just hook your Meerkat and hook your Periscope to it and it would record. But then Periscope started letting you record and saving those videos. And so I had a whole bunch and Catch was like, we're shutting down so you can migrate. So everything just migrated to YouTube and I just never sorted it out. So I don't even know how many hundreds of videos I have at this point. So
on Busker too, right?
Busker too.
Yeah, Busker and did we keep the videos from Busker? I can't remember.
I think so.
Okay.
I have to look and see.
Yeah.
I have to look and see. But Busker, we just basically did like what we do on IG, the pre-show, and that's what really led me to do Instagram too, because we did no more Busker. So I was like, well, let me find someplace else I could do the pre-show. And voila, Viola IG. So yeah, Serena, he said my shirt was decorative. He doesn't know fashion. Don't mind him. Cece Mitchell said that Mario Armstrong was one of her favorites as well. As though Mario is amazing. Mario is absolutely amazing, folks. If you're not following him, follow Mario Armstrong. He is the brand partnership and sponsorship doctor. He will get you right if you are not right. So make sure you are doing this. Camille is here. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Camille Jamila has joined us. And if you don't, Camille and I actually go back. So not only did we dance together at Dance Place in DC, but we both went to Howard University. I was getting ready to finish up my graduate program when she came in. So Camille, welcome. We go way back. Let's see. Let me get some more comments. CC Mitchell is singing started from the bottom. Now we're here. Yes. Wish we could play that, but because we don't have the rights, we shan't. Just imagine the music in your head. Bop to the rhythm in your head. So, yeah, Periscope let you record, and soon after it ended. Exactly. That was it. That was it. And Nadine, yes, I think you did. Yeah, way back. Absolutely. Nadine, I think you did find me on Periscope. I think we found each other on Periscope. At this point, I don't even remember how we knew each other. And if you don't mind, also put in the chat how you came to find not Periscope, but MediaScope. What platform, etc. Some of you, I think I could guess. But if not, put it out there. Look who the cat dragged in. David Benjamin Eccles, another Howard University graduate of my Bison brother. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yay. And shout out to Dance Place. Absolutely. I love Dance Place. Always. Always. She did used to dance at Dance Place too. Serena Wills did. All right.
Yeah,
so
I was just gonna ask that. I wasn't sure.
She did.
Wow.
She
nice.
did. She did. She did used to dance at Dance Place. So, Team Periscope. Absolutely. Absolutely. Until they started to say, you all can kick rocks and make stone soup. Like every other platform that closed did. After a while, they're like, hey, I can't get, you just get crickets. Nobody answers you back. But so far, we've been going strong. So speaking of platform, before we get to some videos, let's greet some people. Let's say hello to everybody who is joining us over on the Facebook side. We greet you warmly and royally on this 7th year anniversary. Those of you that are watching on the linking of the LinkedIn, thank you for being here. I don't know who's there, but thank you for being here. Thank you for, I don't know if anybody got a notification, but hopefully you did. Thanks, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn is like a watchtower, you know?
Like a watchtower or the watchtower?
Yeah, like the watchtower.
The magazine?
Well, we just don't. We never know if anyone is there, but someone is always there.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right, there we go. Patricia Murray is talking about Haps. Yeah, it did recently bite the dust. I was on it watching. I was never a user of it. You have to know where your audience is, and I didn't feel like cultivating anything on there, so I would just happily watch other people, just like I did with Blab. Wasn't my jam, but I was happy to watch.
But you know what? That's in
Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me finish greeting, because I didn't get to say hello to YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, we appreciate you. If you're not following on YouTube, you should be following on YouTube. It is Dr. Tachi. Make sure you like and subscribe, because YouTube is a lot of fun. I'm actually enjoying myself over on YouTube, and I'm looking forward to doing more. So, and maybe doing some more stuff, maybe specifically to YouTube as well. So, like, follow, and subscribe. And then for those of you, get yourself ready, MC. So put your water glass down, put your feet on the floor. You ready?
I'm there. I just
those. Thank you.
Hovering over the key.
Those of you watching or listening to us in Nassau, Bahamas, and the rest of the Caribbean on Gospel 107.1 FM, we wish you a multitude of blessings. Yes. Yes. He let it ride out too.
Yeah, it's anniversary.
So you got to let it ride out. Amen to that one. So thank you all so much. We appreciate all of you watching. Elise is here, who we call Salise. What's up, Elise? Thank you. Thank you for the happy anniversary. And guys, it's Taco Wednesday. So you know that you can grab your taco. Buy one taco, get one free on the MediaScope food truck. Go ahead and grab it. Put in your order as well. We've got all sorts of anniversary specials. Why would you not want something from the MediaScope food truck? You know, the thing is, we may not have a lot, but we do have a food truck, the MediaScope food truck. Get it while it's hot. Fantastic. And, you know, somebody mentioned that one of their favorite moments was you talking about your hair, your former hairstyle, MC.
I think that was Jasmine. You put that up earlier, right?
Yeah, I think that was she had a couple of favorite moments, but I think that was one of them. And in honor of that, I actually have something that I am going to play in honor of that. So I got it, MC. This one's on me. Here we go. Who came up with that hairstyle? That's all I have to say. Random thought. And why?
The Jerry curl?
Yes.
I used to have a Jerry curl.
I can't. Please stop.
I did.
Wait. Okay. So I have to know. Was it? You know how some people try to make their Jerry curls dry so that they look more like natural curl, or were you spraying yourself with activator all the time? Was it afro-like, or was it hanging down and wriggling?
Yeah, it was kind of juicy. Yeah, it was juicy. Yeah. I remember I used to put the bag on before, before I went to bed. And to
far be it from me to laugh at anybody's hairstyle.
Close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you. Media is our repertoire.
That brought back all sorts of Jerry curl memories. MC.
Yeah, that's a good favorite there. It really was, because man, I love that curl. You couldn't tell me nothing. It was like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
What I didn't ask was it a like a shag or mullet? That's what I need to know. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the hairstyle, that's where the back is actually longer than the sides and the top. So somebody actually has the audacity to cut the top and the sides shorter and leave the back long. I'll ask you once. Was that the nature of your Jerry curl, MC?
What made you ask that question?
Because I can only picture it one way. I can't see it kind of cascading down the front, but I could kind of see that. Okay, old man sound. Go ahead. That would be a resounding yes.
It was more like a mullet.
A mullet?
Yes.
What I'm picturing is, because you have to go, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are not familiar with this ancient hairstyle, you have to go and get it redone, because your hair would grow in, right? You would get new growth. So you would have to go and get it touched up. So they put a barrage of chemicals and this and this. You've got to kind of straighten it first, and then they put something on it to make a curl with perm rods.
The activating chemical.
Correct. What size rod did you use, MC? Were they medium or were they really small?
Well, I mean, to I don't even like saying that word mullet. It's ridiculous.
Well, you might be talking about the fish. There is fish called mullet.
Okay. Well,
But
yeah,
I
it
can
was probably
picture
the short rods and up
the
top.
short rods, okay, so that you get, and then they kind of cascaded down when they, okay.
Mhm.
So let's do a demonstration. Pretend this is the rod. So somebody would call Curtis, huh? Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna get off of this because I have all sorts of visions in my head of what that was like. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh
I had a
dear.
lot of
Uh,
hair.
can people still get Jerry curls in 2022? People, yes, they can. In fact, there's a whole trend. Go to TikTok, people. Go to Instagram
Really?
Reels and type in hashtag Gina Curl. They have now graduated to the Gina Curl. You're not fooling us, hairdressers. And they charge like $1,100 for it.
Holy cow.
Exactly. Exactly. This hairstyle that was the, really easy. I shouldn't say easy maintenance, but it lowered the maintenance on for some people. And now they're charging $1,100 and they're calling it a Gina curl. I promise you. Go to hashtag Gina curl.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, you're not fooling us. Rachel's wonderful house of hair. We know it's a Jerry curl.
Oh my goodness.
We're really going there, Johnny Ray. We are really going there. We are really going there. I had to go there. I can't take it anymore. That's why we're going to get off of this line of questioning and go on to something else. Folks, if you are just joining us, you are joining the brouhaha, the party of the year. This is the MediaScope 7th anniversary party. We are celebrating all things media, tech, and pop culture that we've been doing for the past 7 years on Facebook, on Instagram. Well, we did Instagram earlier, but on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube, and also Gospel 107.1 FM in the Caribbean and Bahamas. You'll hear us tomorrow at 8 p.m. Uh-huh. Oh. His feet were on the floor, apparently.
You were.
So, yeah, they were. You were right there. I applaud you, sir. I applaud you. So we're just actually going through talking about favorite moments for MediaScope and some favorite things for the. Let me go back a little bit and tell you a little bit about how MediaScope started in case you don't know. Back in 2015, and I remember very well because I was volunteering for the National Urban League convention, which was being held here in town. And that was July, that whole week, July 26th through the 30th or something like that, or 31st. So it was a conference here. And I was so enamored with what live streaming was. Now, granted, I had actually been doing some level of that because of Google Hangout. Remember Google Hangout?
I do.
So I had actually been running live streams for people using Google Hangout, but it was such a pain. We had to test the day before because I needed to make sure a complete pain. So I was doing that, actually doing the Google Hangouts for the Burton Wire. And when these came out, they were so somewhat user-friendly. You could use your phone. You didn't have to have a whole bunch of malarkey there. You could just go live, and it made going live simple. So I said, and they came out March and April of 2015, respectively. It was Meerkat first, then it was Periscope. So March and April. I was really interested in doing something, but I said, what do I do? What do I talk about? And I came up with a whole bunch of things. And I'm like, that doesn't seem like it. And one thing about live streaming is you need to be authentic and do what you really want to do, because you won't do it for long if you're just making up stuff as you go along. So I said, you know what? I teach media. I do pop culture and I'm a techie. Why don't I talk about that? So I sat and I watched to see who else in the space was talking about it. There were people talking about tech. There were people, doing pop culture stuff, and Not really too many media things. But there were some news, but nobody did all three together that I saw. So I said, that is going to be my niche. So that's a lesson, a little bit of value for you. Get in your niche, sit and watch to see what people are doing. And then you may discover a niche where you can fill in the gaps of what's not being talked about out there. So if you're wondering, what do I do? A good way to figure out what to do with live streaming is to sit, or video in general, sit and watch. Sit and watch.
It's good
So,
stuff.
yeah, that's how it came about. Guess what? We have a Beat the Heat special. You know what? Why don't we bring Serena back on? So, Serena, let's bring you back on, and you could tell us what the specials are. Hey,
hello. I'm really cracking up back here.
Look, favorite moments. You knew this was going to be that kind of show. So I see we have a Beat the Heat watermelon special.
Yes, we actually have some fresh water. I'm doing a Johnny Ray right now. Have some fresh watermelon right here. Yes, we do. Gotta love it. Fresh watermelon. So we have that, a Beat the Heat special, because it's cooler today in the DMV, but you know, it was 106 over the weekend. So nothing like the watermelon man out on the street selling watermelon from the back of his truck. So
that's what I'm talking about. Because I know that pavement is still hot in DC. It may be a little cooler, but that pavement is hot.
And he parks right across the street from my apartment building. So I just go right across the street to him and just get a nice fresh watermelon. Yeah,
I love that. That's what I love about the city, to be honest.
Yes.
I love cities because you have stuff like that. You have the icy person. You got the watermelon man. You've got it. It's quintessential city, and I love it. I will always be a city person. No disrespect to people who live in the suburbs. I am a city girl. So I have never lived in the suburbs in my entire life.
Wow.
I've always lived in the city. Always. Wow.
And I'm on the outskirts. I'm like in Northern Virginia. So it's nice when they
suburban DC. Yeah.
Suburban DC. So you know, but yeah, he's out there every Saturday, like clockwork, throughout the whole pandemic during the summer. So it's his third summer spending time with us. So yes, you come with the watermelon now, sir. He's been dying for this watermelon. Our first and only customer of the day. Please come and
hello there. We've got a customer. Hello there. How are you, sir?
Money.
You want to get your money? Okay.
Okay. Because you do have. That's right. It's not free at the MediaScope food truck now.
That's my money. So
see, did you have to blow up his spot like that? Can you just let him live?
Okay. I won't.
Can you just let him live?
We won't. Okay. You're just gonna give us your whole bank? Okay. You got a bank like that? So all right, this is our customer.
Wow. Jordan. All right.
Jordan, you got to make sure you count your money.
And we'll count your money for you. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your business. We'll take all of it. And here you go.
We have tacos too.
Oh yes, and it's Taco Wednesday.
It is Taco Wednesday. That's right.
He already took a bite, but we have fresh taco shells. We're gonna put some chicken and beans in here and all kinds of stuff. So
right. He couldn't wait, could he? That's what I'm talking about.
He took a bite, out of it.
So I heard your birthday is coming soon, sir, and you're going to be 11.
Yeah. Hey, there we go.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday code is for him. Birthday.
And I'll also take the rice.
And you'll take the rice. I was going to give his rice special away later, but he wants to take the bowl of rice too. I have some.
All right,
rice.
Well, let's do the rice. We could do that rice special right now.
Rice and peas for Caribbean folks. So you can get that when you come back. You have to do two trips on that one, sir. So yeah, we got all kinds of food specials. All kinds of food specials.
You see what you get when you get the MediaScope food truck? It's an experience, a dining experience like no other.
And family oriented. There we go.
Family oriented too. Fantastic. So did you bring your books? Could you tell us a little? Could you show them? Yes.
It was so sad you were talking. They were right behind me because I'm shipping books out, and I'm like, I have a whole shipment behind me. I could just grab the book, but it's okay. When you have drinks and food and rice in front of you, you're not thinking too clearly. So it's not, my desk doesn't look usual today, but it's okay. So this is actually my latest book that came out December 2019, smack before the pandemic, and all of my book covers are original paintings from friends. So this is The Awakening, and you can actually see the texture of the canvas in the book cover. And this is by my friend Ricky Johnson Atkins. She's an amazing artist, phenomenal artist. And that came out December 2019. And then I have a couple of more books. This one looks a little ragged, but yours will not. Yours will be brand new. So this was my first baby. Now the book cover is done by my friend David Rodriguez. He's another fabulous painter. His website's drgorilla.com, but he does like live paintings now all over the country for like Bishop T.D. Jakes hires him, and
Nice.
TED Talk is called,
Wow.
for him, and like Google. And you're doing something when you can do this full time, and you have a family of 4 and a wife. And you could do this full time. So you're doing something really right. So this is Reconstruction, and the painting is by my friend David. And this came out 8 years ago. So June was my 8th anniversary. So yeah, like a
Wow,
year.
congratulations.
Thank you. We're right like a year apart in anniversaries here. So that's Reconstruction. And this was the middle baby. This was the book covers by David Rodriguez as well. It's called Crying Tears of Teal. And this is actually a poetically documented book. I wrote a lot of poetry when my mother was not well and she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And us artists, we go into what we know best. We go into our artistry to kind of get through our feelings. So I wrote a ton of poems at her bedside, and I made a promise to her. She said, please, publish this after I pass. So I kept my promise to her, and several years later in 2017, I had birthed Crying Tears of Teal. So yeah, my other 2 books, Pieces of Life, Volume 1 and 2, Reconstruction and the Awakening, they are about relationships, transitions in life. I feel like this whole pandemic was like the awakening. That book came out before we knew it'd be a pandemic coming to us, 3 months later. And just all the ebbs and flows we go through in life. But at the very end of it all, we get back to our purpose, our destiny, what God has us to do, whether that's your artistry, whether that's getting that business, whether it's dance, no matter what it is, we still have to move forward and push forward despite the struggles and the challenges that we go through. So my books are inspiring. Check them out at serenawills.com, wills.com. And again, the code is birthday for your free shipping. That's through Monday, August 1st. So you can't say I get paid on Friday, I'll miss the special. Nope, you can get paid on Friday and still catch the special.
You know what, Serena Wills? I mean, the hustle is real. That's what I'm talking about. So, serenawills.com, yes?
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Absolutely.
not Willis.
So,
this is not Different Strokes, not Willis. Serena Willis.
what you talking about, Willis? Anyway, so check her out. She is absolutely amazing. We definitely want to support our Queen of Food Truckery and Minister of Libation. So because she does so. Look, she came up with who else does this? Who else does
we
this?
will crack open the bottle at the end of this. Is actually alcohol removed Moscato. So I'm thinking of my
non-alcoholic Moscato.
Yes. So
what kind of place are you running over there with non-alcoholic?
One that's trying to keep you away, MC. Anyway,
we have a drink for you too. We have a drink for you, MC. I put it in the chat.
Thank you. You did. Oh, thank you.
You see how he's already messing up, and you're already giving him. That's okay. No worries.
See. I can't.
There, even with guests, he can't act right.
Yeah, that's
DS says you go, girl. She's
you.
amazing. She's amazing. And Camille says that was August 1st is her mom's birthday.
Here we go. Special through August 1st. There we go. Happy birthday.
And they make great gifts. Yes. We are on the scene with the Queen of Food Truckery. That we are. And guess what? We have Dr. Vibe is in the house, and he said, check out the chef hat on. Look, this is how you know she's diehard. She got a whole hat that says the Queen of Food Truckery.
I got my apron.
The whole hat.
Got the whole shebang. Red and white, of course.
Yes, red and white, of course. Red and white, of course. Fantastic. All right, so Rita, we're gonna have you back like one more time. Would you read us something from your book? Like pick out something?
To. Yes, thank you.
So we're gonna have her read us something from her book when she comes back in. But we have we have some more reminiscing to do. What's your least favorite thing?
My
MC.
least favorite thing.
Yeah, when it comes to money, do you have a least favorite thing?
Comes to money.
Yes. Well, maybe this clip will remind you of what your least favorite thing is. Take a look at this. No work today?
Well, it's always horrible when someone tries to shake you down, too. You ever been shook down?
What, the club didn't give you your right money? The dollars were being dispersed, but you didn't get them? Okay.
I had to shimmy on somebody. You had to shimmy on someone?
I hope you had an outfit that was conducive to shimmying. That's all I'll say. Your shimmy shakedown outfit, we'll call it.
Right. Don't play with me.
That witch better have my money.
Close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you. Media is our repertoire.
That is hilarious.
That is your least favorite thing, being shook down for money.
Yeah, don't play with me.
It seems like you're always at somebody's doorstep trying to avert a shakedown. That's what it seems like.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's a good
So
memory.
Joni Red Butterfly is here. Hello, Joan. It says happy anniversary. Yes. No, look, because the thing is, he says things that I'm not expecting. I've never been shaken down before. And what kind of 1970s terminology is that? Shakedown. Jive turkey. That's what it reminded me of.
That's hilarious.
I think really you are a blaxploitation character and you're just not admitting it. You have all the makings of a blaxploitation movie. You do.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow. So let's keep going because we're going to end soon. We don't have that much time left and we want to get to Serena reading us. But this has been a nice, chill kind of anniversary. Because, usually we have 10 million people and we're doing all the bells and whistles. So I said, you know what? I have the wherewithal this year to do all of that. So we're having a really nice, chill anniversary. And I am actually enjoying this. Now, for year 10, that's what we're going to do things, up or whatever. But, this is, I like this. It kind of reminds me of year 1 in a way, or year 2. So anyway,
we had like 1,000 people on.
Oh, for the past 2 years. Last year, so the 5th anniversary and the 6th anniversary, we had a whole bunch of people. And remember, for the 5th anniversary, we also had an after party.
Yes.
We had a Zoom after party as well. We had a good time. Absolutely. I was tired the next day, but we had a good time. We did. So DS has a question. He always comes with the good questions. He was like, in 7 years, what have been my favorite interviews? Wow. There have been I've interviewed a lot of people. I probably need to go through and count how many people I've interviewed. But honestly, one of my top interviews to date has been with Ariel Vieira, the urbanist. He was just so interesting. I mean, and I've loved everybody that I have interviewed, but Ariel just brought it. But again, and here's a tip, a little bit of value too. Before you may have a show, but you don't have to have everybody on your show. You don't have to feel beholden. Bring on people that are actually going to impart value to your audience. Bring on people that have, they don't all have to be high energy, but have a personality that is going to keep your audience engaged. You definitely want that. So sometimes I think when we have shows, we feel we want to bring on the entire world because they've done so much for us. No, maybe they're not a good interview. And so vet out people before you actually have them on your show. So I've never had a bad interview because every single person who has come on my show was vetted out. And I've watched how they've operated, seen them in other places before, and said, yes, this is who I want on the show. So I've enjoyed every single interview. So my top interviews, I would say Ariel Vieira, the Urbanist, the Gentleman's Corner, and they've come on twice. The Gentleman's Corner was they're just so humble, and just I absolutely loved having them on. I had both years ago, still in the Periscope days, I had Jo Marie Payton on from Family Matters.
Yes,
and and she came on in year 5 too. She came on and said happy anniversary in year 5.
Sure did.
So she was a favorite as well. Oh my gosh, I mean, there are just so many, but those are 3 in my mind that stick out. And then of course we have impromptu stuff all the time. Like today, Donna Marie came on and gave such value. Mario Armstrong has been on before and gave such value. So that we have guests that are like, ding dong, that I need a doorbell. I need a doorbell sound effect.
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah, I think I have one. Yeah, I'll have to.
The disheveled scooter.
Yeah, it's not on my my board here.
Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Disheveled scooter
for the pop-up interview. But hey, I want to add something to what you were saying in regards to what you were saying about vetting the person you're interviewing.
Yeah.
How important that is, because I was going to ask you if you've ever had someone where is that you before you even thought about vetting them, but you've kind of answered my question, but in regards to just like, well, you want them on the show and you thought they'd be really good for the show, and they get on the show and you've got to force them to talk.
No, I haven't had that problem.
Yeah, see, that's why I was saying how true to what you're saying. The vetting is so important. Whereas that I had someone on the show probably more than a year ago, and I thought this person would going to be absolutely awesome because they just talked and talked and talked, and I actually even spoke with her. We had a call. We were on a call, and she was excited about being on the show. And come to find out that she was not actually live streaming. So she was actually doing recorded video.
She pre-recorded it and then, oh wow!
She pre-recorded it, and I assumed that she was doing a live stream. And so, sure enough, no sooner we got on the show, I was excited. I put a lot of work into the lower thirds and to the the show card, and found the right music with
You're on the button, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And sure enough, she came on, and just it was a great conversation. But I pretty much had to keep the conversation going. So she couldn't get to talk, right? But yeah, so true to what you're saying.
Wow. And see, and that's the importance of vetting people out. Absolutely. And again, there are people, and I'll say this because I'm a professor. There are professors that are dry as toast with no jelly. They're just dry Zwieback toast. Dry rye toast. And they know their stuff. They're brilliant, but brilliance doesn't translate into personality. Trust me, I've worked with professors and I'm like, you are dry. You are just dry. And that doesn't mean you're any less brilliant, but you're dry. Right. And so, the interesting thing is how, professors, there's always this thing of, I need, getting media coverage and press and trying to be that media expert. So when they ask you things on the news, you really don't need that much personality, and people are not expecting that from you. But the ones who stand apart are the ones who have knowledge and personality. Right. Just saying. So if you're a professor and you're out there, I need you to get some personality, some energy. What happened?
So if you're a professor and you're out there and you're dry,
you're like rye toast.
Yeah.
with no butter or jelly.
Yeah. We need personality. Personality, please.
Exactly. Oh, and well, let me put this out there, shameless plug. I am here to help you put the butter and jelly on that dry rye toast. So you can work with me and
Ooh.
I can help you get there. Because some of you all, dry rye.
Yeah, add some jam to your toast.
That's our slogan. Add some jam to your toast. Add some jam to your toast.
Yeah.
We've got our last special of the evening before Serena reads for us. This is the Beat the Heat Round 2. Cool treats are all 50% off. Where else can you get this but the MediaScope food truck? Wow. Well, you know what? Let's bring on Serena. Let's bring her on to do some reading for us. Hello, dear. How are you?
Hello. So
First of all,
go ahead.
well, no, I just wanted to say thank you for spending this evening with us. You are part of the MediaScope team. You're the queen of food truckery and the minister of libation. Therefore, you are part of you're not just MediaScope Massive, you are part of the MediaScope team. And I appreciate everything you do. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And it goes back before the pandemic. We were doing this, which is so funny. We started the food truck before pandemic started.
We just offhanded one day said, because remember, my thing was like, I'm not feeding you, so make sure you put some emoji snacks to share. And then it just turned into a food truck.
Yeah,
and
I would throw food in there. I was just
I think it's because we're all really hungry around this time.
Yes.
So
yeah. I would have
that helps.
next to the stove. I would be cooking dinner, watching MediaScope. So I'm cooking while you were doing MediaScope, and I'm like, well, let me just throw some food in their way while I'm cooking my food.
There you go. See, that's how great things are born. And so, speaking of great things being born, we can't wait to hear your selection for us this evening.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this time. And before I start, I had an apron on earlier, but I had to show off. I have on one of my Aqua Tea shirts on. So I have my Red Elephant shirt on. So thank you for that, Tachi.
Absolutely.
So
you can order one too, people. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, you can order one too. That's why you got to support your people. Okay. All right. So this is from my book, The Awakening, Pieces of Life, Volume 2. And I forgot to say this before we head off. Volume 3 is coming out this fall. I have a book dropping this fall. Artist Paradise, Pieces of Life, Volume 3. So check out my website to see when that will be coming out. But coming this fall, I can't wait. All right, so I'm going to actually read a poem titled Healed Wounds, because I think a lot of folks have been through this. I know I have, and it's nice to see the healing happening. Scars were deep, bled profusely from loving the wrong people, lost friends and family tragically, broken love from a man I once adored, questioned whether I was being punished. Had I done something wrong? My wounds each told a story. Test became my testimony. Time traveled on, and I began to see the wounds were finally healing. One by one, they were fading. I'll always carry the memories that they each made. Lessons from the pain I felt when the cut was fresh. Now I'm able to stand tall. I beamed. All those bruises were disappearing. Breathing became easy. Heaviness that was once present in my life, gone, healed with his grace, let go of buried emotions that haunted me. With time, it got easier, lifting my head high to see what's ahead, anxious to see my future. And although I will be tested again, I stand ready, stronger with more power, allowing self-love to take over, remaining open-minded. Battle wounds are now healed wounds, healed through time. So I hope y'all enjoyed that piece. That is called Healed Wounds. In the poetry community, we give each other snaps.
Yeah.
So
yes.
we snap.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
But
Wow.
thank you for the time. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And you know what? If I had thought about it, MC, do you remember the StreamYard, the raffle platform for StreamYard? Because I would actually like to give away this book,
Yeah.
this set of books to someone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember the StreamYard platform because we could do this raffle right now, and then somebody here can win a set of her books. If
Yeah,
I had thought about it,
yeah.
go ahead, MC.
I'm trying to see if I can find it. No, I don't remember it offhand though.
StreamYard.com/ give us a minute, folks, because I would really like to give away her books to a viewer today. So somebody in here would get some books. StreamYard.com/ giveaway. Okay, it popped up.
Oh, it did. Good. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The giveaway tool.
Cool. Giveaway tool. Didn't know they had this.
Yes.
Fancy.
7th anniversary. Live.
StreamYard.com.
Huh?
StreamYard.com.
Yeah.
/ giveaway.
I'm doing it. I got it. / giveaway. I got it. All right. So what I need everybody to do, if you're interested in winning the set of 3 books from Serena Wills, the Queen of Food Truckery and Minister of Libation, what I want you to put in the chat is #anniversary. No, that's too long. Hashtag, because I'm not, some people may misspell it too. Hashtag.
Spell it right.
What word should we use? Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Did you say hashtag? Did you say hashtag?
He is useless. Hashtag MC is useless.
7 year?
It's 7th.
7.
Here
So
we go.
put
Just 7.
SEVEN. Hashtag 7. Spell out 7. SEVEN. So hashtag SEVEN. All right. So it's on. I'm so glad. So we're going to be able to give this away. Everybody, if you are interested in winning this, we're going to give it away. You are going to put hashtag 7 in the chat. Hashtag and spell out SEVEN. All right, we've got people. Look at all the people. Hashtag SE. So Nadine, that would have been a good one too, but put in hashtag SEVEN. Okay, she did. Everybody, let's go, because we're going to do this giveaway in just a moment. And you know what? I have to share my screen so you all can see it. Let's see. Okay, we've got 10 entries so far. Anybody else? Hey, D Carpio, I see you. Anybody else? Let me share my screen so that we can see. Giveaway tool, and we're going to share.
Oh, we got sound effects.
Did we see it? Can you see it? Hello, can you see it?
Yes, I can.
MC, good night.
He wasn't talking to me.
Right. No, I was talking to him. He's too busy trying to drum with a.
He was.
Yeah, I was trying to
on the table.
He was.
Here we go. All right. Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? Here we go. And here we go. Come on, big money. Here we go.
I love it.
Yay!
I love it. Oh.
Jasmine!
Yay! Woo!
Graham! You are the winner. Let me stop sharing the screen.
Yay!
You are the winner. Congratulations, Jasmine. You are the winner. Get at me on Instagram in my DMs and give me your information, and I will pass it on to her, and we'll make it happen. She will send you out the set of 3 books of her fantastic poetry. So close. I know, Susan, it was almost you. So close. But you know, I love doing giveaways, so we're going to do more of this type of stuff. But that's it.
That was fantastic.
The 7th anniversary is a wrap, folks. I'm so thankful that all of you are here. We had a great crowd today, as we usually do. Thank you so much. Oh, DS, I'm glad you thought it was cool. Yeah, whenever I love giveaways, and I'm so glad it popped up because I would have been like slash raffle. I wouldn't have remembered it, but it was saved in my thing. So thank goodness for that. Yeah, no, a bunch of you were close, but don't worry. You know, I love giving away things. So at some other point in time, we will do another giveaway. Definitely. I'll think of something to give away and we'll do it. Folks, thank you all so much. Let's everybody give a hand to the Queen of Food Truckery and the Minister of Libation, Serena Wills, for that wonderful poem that she read.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. See, he won't come on time for me with that, but see, for you, right there.
You know why though? Because he wants some drinks. That's why.
Exactly. I know exactly why. Because you hold the keys to the food truck. That's exactly why. I hold the keys to nothing, so he can do what he likes. He'll be again. Bizarro Scooter. Frazzle Bizarro Scooter will be there with his feet up. And believe me, I'm going to find a photo of Scooter and superimpose your face on it, MC. Don't worry. It was a fun show. Thank you so much for being here. Joan, thank you. We love you too. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. As Nadine says, we want you to keep cool. We are going to MC. Any last thoughts?
Great show. I love the idea that Serena is on live and love her hat. So thank you. Thank you for all that you've been doing with the food truck. And yeah, it's been a blast. Absolutely.
It absolutely has. And you were so nice today, MC.
Serena.
So nice.
He really was.
I am shocked. That he was so nice.
Or anything, you know.
There was no reprimands. You didn't have to go to the corner. You didn't have to ban him from the food truck. I'm very shocked.
Today. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
I kept my hands in my lap.
When they weren't here, they were in your lap. Yeah, okay.
Just waiting for my drink.
See? All roads lead back to the drink.
On that note, I think I'll take a sip of my little sparkling water myself. I love you guys for watching. Bid you adieu. You guys, myself, the entire MediaScope Massive in 7 years. Let's all exit stage left. Until next week, cheers all.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah, Close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you. Media is our repertoire. Fed up with the same news, no channel.